You guys said it's lit. The ones who saw it. Like, the comments are lit. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Hook me up, dude. It is stupid.
Niggers!
So I just got done watching My Dress Up Darling, and it was actually pretty good. I had a feeling I was going to like it, but I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. It had a unique story, fun cast, and also consistent and great animation during its entire run. Now that being said, this series is still another overhyped seasonal that will probably end up being forgotten by everyone in just another couple weeks. Remember Komi? Of course you don't. No one gives a shit about Komi anymore. Everyone hyped up her show for the first couple weeks, masturbated nonstop to her, and then got bored and moved on to the next hot mama. I'm sure the same will happen with Marin, but then again, I could be wrong. Now, I actually like Marin. She's pretty cool, pretty fun, and pretty sexy. I would suck the farts out of her butthole any day. Despite all the hype around her though, she actually isn't best girl.
You what?
Yeah, you heard me right. Marin may be good, but she isn't the best. That title would go to Juju's little sister Shinju because she's cute, shy, and has the big bobas. Now you may be saying, wait a minute, hold up. Don't you know that she's only in middle school? And to answer that question, yes, I fucking do, and I don't care. She's best girl, and that's final. I don't care if I go to jail for saying it, as long as I get to be bunk buddies with EDP. So if you couldn't already tell by the length of this video, this isn't a typical review since I don't have too much to say. I'm really only making this for views because I'm an asshole. Anyway, I guess I'll quickly talk about the plot because why not? I got nothing better to do. So the main character Gojo is a dude, and you guessed it, he's in high school because of course he is. He's a high school boy, but he's also a weirdo who doesn't have friends because he sits in his house all day playing with fucking dolls. No wonder you don't have any friends, you sick fuck. Who in the right mind sits around playing with dolls in their room every day? Oh wait. That would be me. But for one, these aren't dolls, and two, they aren't just for show. These are epic gamer figures that actually do something in game. Look at this, I can play as Mike Wazowski. That's pretty cool. And then with these figures, I can skin and fight against them in game, so that's cool too. I also have some other figures like this All Might one and this Nino one. Also, yes, this one was very expensive, but I was able to get it on sale for $50. For $50 fucking dollars. This is like 3 inches tall. Why the hell did I get this? Oh yeah, it's because I'm a loser and had to because I love the show. I just wish I got Best Girl Miku instead. But anyway, Gojo specifically likes to make Hina dolls for whatever reason. Like, come on, you couldn't be into something cool like action figures or something? Why does it have to be Hina dolls? That's stupid, and liking dolls is also for girls. But it doesn't matter because anyone can do and like anything because that's what the series wants to teach us. Gojo can be a fag and play with his bootleg amiibos all day long, and Marin can cosplay as Scarlett Johansson as much as she wants. Yeah, there's some cheesy and dumb shit like this in the show, but it didn't bother me too much except for this scene in episode 11. So basically, Gojo and Marin are in a love hotel and they're about to kiss and fuck and touch and screw and poo and shit. But then phone guy calls them and he's like, oh. And then the two of them are like, uh-oh, the mood's ruined now. Might as well not do this again until next season. But yeah, besides this scene, as well as some others, I was mostly able to forgive them since the rest of the show is pretty solid. For starters, there's the whole cosplay aspect, which was very fun to watch. Now obviously, there's been otaku culture, cosplayers, and conventions in other anime before. However, there hasn't been a series that focuses this much solely on just cosplay. It was cool seeing how much time and effort goes into making just one costume. It's like, wow, why new people still put a lot of thought into making their costumes, but I never thought it required this much attention and detail. This is also only for Gojo and Marin, by the way. There are other cosplayers like Juju who put even more effort into their work. She has an expensive camera, spotlight, and has her sister edit them in Photoshop too. So yeah, I like the otaku culture part of the show because I'm an otaku too. Another part of the show I really liked was the romance. Gojo and Marin's relationship is well written and I didn't have much to complain about. I liked how Marin falls for him early on and realizes it quickly. I'm glad her realizing that she likes him wasn't stretched out until the end of the season or something. Also, Gojo starts to fall for her too, although nothing actually happens. This leads me to my biggest problem, which is its ending. So Gojo and Marin go to a culture festival, they watch the fireworks, Gojo looks at her, thinks she's cute, but that's it. There's no confession. Marin just sticks her tongue out and it looks like she just got done sucking off Sully. After that, they go home, she calls him and says that she loves him, but only after he falls asleep, so that's nothing. What a disappointing ending. This lowered my rating of the show by a decent amount. I was enjoying myself quite a bit. Hell, I watched all of it in one sitting because I was having a good time. But then, after it was over, I was like, that's it. I'm not saying I need the series to conclude or anything, but at least end the season on a good note. I don't know, I'm not a fan of this ending. I feel like they could have ended it much better. That being said, besides its ending and some other minor problems, the story is overall pretty good, and the same goes for its cast. Gojo is decent, Marin is good, Juju is good, and Shinju is good too, and that's all the characters. Yeah, there aren't many characters in the show, but that's a good thing. Because of this, the story focuses a lot of time solely on Marin and Gojo. Juju and Shinju show up for a couple episodes, but everything else is only dedicated to just Gojo and Marin. But yeah, most of the time it's only Marin and Gojo, which is great because those moments are the best part of the show.
It's free real estate.
Like I said earlier, the art really surprised me. It's very well animated, the designs are good, it's colorful, yada yada. It's a great looking show, no complaints. There's also the English dub, which was also surprisingly pretty solid. Everyone seemed to do a good job and it was overall an above average dub. It's also good because it has cringe lines like this one.
Shiretsu? Yeah, man, it was freaking epic, like god tier animation.
But yeah, My Dress Up Darling is far from perfect, but it's still an above average anime, yeah, I guess. Great production, solid cast, good dub, fun story, overall pretty solid. And that's why I'm giving My Dress Up Darling a 7.22 out of 10. I was going to give it a higher score like a strong 7, but the ending pissed me off, plus the series didn't leave much of an impact on me. As soon as I was done with the show, I started to forget about it, which sucks because I did like it. But maybe the ending left a bad taste in my mouth, who knows. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, you can leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, or even support me on Patreon. Do whatever the hell you want. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go cum on my Nino figurine.